Listen carefully, dear friends. For today, we speak of a great struggle, one that every human being must encounter: self-doubt. It is not a battle fought with swords or shields, but within your mind, in the quiet moments when you are alone with your thoughts. Self-doubt creeps like a shadow, dimming the light of your potential. But fear not, for just as a lotus blooms from the mud, you too can rise above your doubts and discover the brilliance within. Let us walk this path together, with open hearts and open minds. Remember, suffering, fear, and self-doubt are not permanent, they are merely passing clouds that obscure the radiance of the sun that is already within you. The roots of self-doubt. Self-doubt, beloved ones, arises from ignorance, avidya, a misunderstanding of who you truly are. It comes from grasping at illusions, the illusion of failure, the illusion of judgment from others, and the illusion that you are separate from the world. You believe you are not enough, that you cannot succeed, or that you will be judged harshly. In this way, the mind becomes entangled in false stories, weaving a web of insecurity. Consider this: a tree does not doubt whether it can grow tall, the river does not question whether it will reach the sea. Only humans, with their restless minds, create such confusion. Yet these doubts are not truths, they are mere thoughts, passing through your awareness like birds in the sky. The Buddha taught that all suffering stems from attachment and ignorance. When you cling to the idea that you are not good enough, or that success must look a certain way, you invite suffering. But suffering, too, is a teacher. It reveals where you are holding on too tightly and where your mind is clouded by illusion. The illusion of the self, anattā, and the nature of doubt. The first teaching we must understand is anattā, the principle that there is no fixed, permanent self. You are not the sum of your failures or successes. You are not the labels others place upon you. Your identity is fluid, ever-changing, like the waves in the ocean. When you realize this truth, self-doubt begins to loosen its grip. Ask yourself, who is the you that doubts? Is it the same you as yesterday? Or is it merely a thought, arising in the present moment? The Buddha taught that everything is impermanent, anicca. Just as no river flows with the same water twice, you are not the same person from one moment to the next. Your doubts are temporary visitors, not the truth of who you are. They arise and fall, just as every wave rises and returns to the sea. Do not resist your doubts, dear one. Instead, observe them with kindness. Say to yourself, "Ah, here is a thought of doubt." Notice how it feels in your body. Does it bring tension to your chest? Does it tighten your throat? Acknowledge it, but do not believe it. Let it come, and let it go. Mindfulness as the path to clarity. When doubt arises, mindfulness, sati, is your greatest ally. The Buddha said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." Self-doubt often arises from either regretting the past or fearing the future. But the truth is, neither the past nor the future exists right now. There is only this moment, right here. When doubt appears, sit quietly. Breathe in deeply and feel the air filling your lungs. Breathe out slowly, and let your body relax. Notice your thoughts without judgment. Imagine they are clouds drifting across the sky. Some clouds may be dark and heavy with doubt, while others are light and fleeting. But the sky remains untouched by them. You are the sky, vast, open, and free. Thoughts of doubt are just passing clouds. They come and they go. Do not cling to them. Practice sitting with yourself each day, observing the flow of thoughts and emotions. Over time, you will come to see that self-doubt is not an enemy to be fought, but a passing phenomenon to be understood. In this understanding lies freedom. The power of right effort and compassionate self-talk. Self-doubt, my dear ones, is not overcome by force, but by right effort, the gentle, consistent effort to align your thoughts, words, and actions with truth. The Buddha taught that effort must be balanced. Too much effort brings exhaustion, too little leads to stagnation. Approach your self-doubt as you would a frightened child, with patience, love, and kindness. When self-critical thoughts arise, speak to yourself gently, I see you, doubt. I know you are here, but you are not my master. Replace harsh words with compassionate ones. Say, I am learning. I am growing. I am exactly where I need to be. Treat yourself as you would treat a beloved friend who is struggling. This is the practice of metta, loving kindness toward yourself. It is important to remember that growth takes time. A seed does not become a tree overnight. Likewise, you must nurture yourself with patience and care. Some days, your mind will be heavy with doubt, and that is okay. Do not resist these moments, accept them with grace. With each small act of kindness toward yourself, you weaken the grip of self-doubt. Trust in the process, the middle way. The Buddha's teaching of the middle way reminds us that life is not about extremes, neither in harsh self-discipline nor in careless indulgence. To eliminate self-doubt, you must walk the middle path. This means accepting both your strengths and your weaknesses with equanimity. You are not defined by either. Trust in the process, beloved one. Just as every journey begins with a single step, each moment of self-acceptance brings you closer to freedom. It is not necessary to have all the answers now. Simply take the next right step, and then the next. The path unfolds as you walk it. When doubt whispers in your ear, saying, you are not enough, respond gently, I may not know everything, but I am learning. I am moving forward. Every time you take action in spite of your doubts, you diminish their power. The sangha, support on the path. The Buddha taught that the path to liberation is not one to walk alone. The support of a community, sangha, is essential. When self-doubt becomes overwhelming, lean on those who walk the path with you. Share your struggles openly, for in vulnerability lies strength. You will discover that others, too, battle with doubts, and together, you will grow stronger. Let the stories of others inspire you. Learn from their perseverance. Remember, even the Buddha himself faced doubt. On the night of his enlightenment, Mara, the tempter, whispered doubts in his ear, who are you to seek enlightenment? Yet the Buddha remained still, touching the earth and saying, the earth is my witness. And in that moment, his doubts vanished like mist before the morning sun. Non-attachment to outcomes. One of the greatest sources of self-doubt is attachment to outcomes. We doubt ourselves when we fear failure, and we fear failure because we are attached to a specific result. The Buddha taught, let go of attachment, and peace will follow. Do not tie your self-worth to success or failure. Simply do your best, and trust that the outcome will be what it needs to be. Every effort you make is a part of your journey, whether it leads to success or a lesson. There are no mistakes, only opportunities to learn. When you release attachment to outcomes, self-doubt begins to dissolve. You realize that you are not your achievements or failures, you are the one who experiences them. Conclusion, the path to inner peace. Beloved ones, the way to eliminate self-doubt is not through force, but through understanding, compassion, and mindful presence. Self-doubt is not your enemy, it is a teacher, revealing where you need to grow. Be gentle with yourself. Know that every step, no matter how small, is progress. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are not your doubts. You are the awareness behind them, vast and unchanging. With mindfulness, right effort, and self-compassion, you will transcend the illusion of self-doubt and awaken to the truth of who you are, a being of boundless potential, already whole, already complete. Now, go forth with peace in your heart. Walk your path with courage, and remember, the light you seek is already within you.